Hi, Dave Snyder here. It is April the 16th, 2013, and it's almost the 17th pretty soon. Anyways, just want to start this video off with just something right up, just, nothing preset, nothing at all, just turn it on to Google Earth pretty much, and just going to take a look at the weather and see what the weather shows us today, if anything. Really good. Well, it always shows something. I could always line something up, but I just want to see if it's showing anything really. That's pretty nice, right there. That's always there, regardless whether there's weather or not. So, and see, there's impacts all the way around Antarctica, like right here. Look, an impact there. Impact right here, probably. An impact right there. See that big circle? Oh, look at that. That's really nice. Let's see what's underneath that. Oh, yeah. What do you think about that one? You think there could be an impact right there underneath that weather pattern? I do. I already know there's one. I've done videos on this one already, so I'm not going to go over that one. I've done videos on this already with the south pole of the moon hitting the south pole of the Earth. Probably one of them was probably the North Pole or something on one of them at the time, I'm sure, because like poles don't hit, so it must have been one of them must have been north or something at the time. Who knows? Who's to really say what pole is what on the moon anyway? Nobody probably knows. If you believe that they've landed on the moon, I don't know. I would really seriously reconsider your beliefs. If I was you, but I'm not. So, okay. So I see that right there. I'm going to save that picture right there. I think save that picture, and I'm going to overlay. I'm going to save it first. Save image, and I'm just going to go like I don't know, save it at any name, whatever bad. And I'm going to turn the weather off. I'm going to go up here to the Pacific where I have to do all my work up here, because otherwise I can't do anything at the pole really. You can't do nothing at the pole. Can't overlay any pictures at the pole really. Doesn't work very well. Pictures, all maps. They called it bad. Oop. Bad. Here it is. Same picture. In the Pacific. A little bit bigger. It's alright. Hopefully you'll be able to see it better. Okay, now I'm going to put the reverse picture of the Schrodinger crater on that. The best one I could find on the internet. I've used more than one image of it, but this is the best one I could find. Right here. And of course I'm going to have to shrink it down because it's too big. I'm not going to have to move it much, probably. Let's see. Where am I? Okay. So it's go smaller a little bit. Down a little bit. Oh, look at that. That's really, I never noticed that before, that part of it before. In Antarctica. Around Antarctica, right here. This area up here where the curve is. See look at this. I'm lining this up to the weather, and look at that. Look right underneath it right there. In the ocean floor. Look at this. Look at that. I never even noticed that before. And look at it. It falls right into place as usual. Like everything else always does. Always just falls into place. Just happens to be there. Look at this crater right here. Watch. See that crater? Oh, I gotta back it off a little bit to see it. See it right there? See that circle? Right there in the clouds? What do you think that's from? It's a little bit off, but it goes right there. It's from that crater. Absolutely. You got the inner circle. Got these angles coming up. That might have to be a little bit smaller, actually. Yeah, a little bit more this way. There, now the circle's right over. It's right over that circle now. Perfect. Look at that. You could repeat this yourself with any picture of Schrodinger you want, and any day the weather is, there's weather here every day. around the South Pole. Right here, there's always weather. Right here. Look at that. Follow that line right there. Look at that. Now I'm gonna go back over to Antarctica right here. I'm gonna look at the ocean floor right there and just check it out right there. Because you can see that, right? Just back, you can see that. I know you can see that. See that big clearing right there, right where that big cloud is? It's shaped the same right there and everything. You see, look here, I'll zoom in for you. Set it in place. It's the same shape. Look at that. Same shape. Oh yeah. Perfectly fit right there. Look at this right here. See this crater, this part of the crater right here? Look, right here. Oh yeah. Right there. Look at that whole area right there. You see all of it. I mean, if you can't see that, first of all, you shouldn't be watching YouTube. Because if you can't see that, you probably can't see anything. And I'm not sorry for if you're on YouTube and you're blind or something. I apologize. I don't mean anything bad about that. Sorry. Should have thought about that first. But anyways, you can see that goes there, people. And like I said, this is not to scale. But it's not that much bigger than it is supposed to be on the Earth. I mean, this is Antarctica right here, right? And that impact's right there, huh? Oh, look at that. The impact actually, that's not the impact. That's just a side area. That's part off to the side of the impact. I believe the impact is right there, right here. Actually, the whole area, right here. And then this is just off to the actually right there. It would be right there, huh? Right there. Yep. Right there, as you can see where that is, right there. That's Schrodinger fitting right in there. They don't show it on the ocean floor, but I bet it looks a lot more like Schrodinger on the ocean floor than they show. I mean, I'm sure they leave out stuff here in these. I know they do. What am I saying? What am I saying? I've done this a long time. I'm telling you. Look at this dark area where you see. Look at it right here. All these lines, everything, full detail or whatever, whatever you want to call it. I don't know if it's full or not. I'm sure they leave shit out of there too. Look at this area. What is it? Too deep? It's only 16,000 feet. I mean, it's not like it's 25,000 feet over here where they show, the Marianas Trench all the way to the bottom with all detail, right? I mean, it's like 25,000 feet over here. Okay, why is that over there like that? Why is that all like that? It's just like, pixelated. You can see the pixels in it. Totally. Why is it not like this? Is it that smooth right there? You think it's that smooth? I mean, there's no texture at all? No, they're hiding something right there. They do that in a few places in the ocean floor. They do it all over in the continents. I mean, I can show you some pictures of old Google Earth where you would just know right off the bat that they were trying to hide stuff. I mean, this used to look so bad in the old Google Earth. It was so pixelated. Every area, because these areas show very high detail, and you would be able to match it right up to the moon, just like that. Anybody with any common sense whatsoever would see that one thing and see the other thing and just go, wow, that looks just like that. I bet you, if you put the two together, reverse one and put it over the other, it'd fit, right? Because that's what you got to do. You got to reverse the images of the moon and overlay them on the Earth, just how I just now showed you, just like that. Just the same way. But you want to take Mare Oriental Basin. That Mare Oriental Basin, you want to take that, and you want to put that reversed over the Earth, in the South Pole of the moon, for sure. Those two areas of the moon, not only those two areas, but those two areas are the main contributors to these impacts. But you got Imbrium, you got all of them, and you better make it big too. You better make the moon a lot bigger than they say when you put it on the Earth. And just try it. If you think if you don't think I'm right at what I'm seeing or whatever, you just see what I did. I mean, I didn't cheat or nothing. So there you go. Just get the best images you can of the moon's surface. You want to get big areas centered with night, because a lot of you want the big impacts centered. When you go to overlay them, you'll take a look. Just study the moon for about 10 or 15 minutes, looking at it, and you'll be able to see where the big impacts center. You'll kind of get the idea of what's going on. But for the outer shadow, there's like always a center impact, a center circle, then the outside shadow that goes like the big. It's not that dark, but that's the whole impact actually. So, and let me just show you the scale you're looking for here. right there. This being the moon, and that being the Earth. Yep. Laugh if you want. You know, if you want to, or you can talk shit on my channel too if you want. Comment all you want. I don't care. I can defend myself. So I'm just saying, if you haven't done it yourself, I just would take a look and try it first before before you do that. You might want to check it out, and check it out thoroughly too. I mean, I've checked it out every day for 3 years. I've checked it out pretty thorough, let me just say, I always try to confirm everything I do with something else, with another way of doing it, like the weather or whatever, and the land underneath, and you can connect things together with it, with the moon, without knowing where you're putting it. You use the moon to put it there, and just pull the moon out of the picture, and then you'll see it just fit perfectly. So I mean, check it out. Have a good day.